Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me, Corey Moon. I just want to start this video off by saying that this video is not meant to spread any hate for anyone to be rude to these women. It's just a fun video to start some conversations about the realities of Instagram. So everyone knows what an Instabody is. We've all seen them before, liked them, wanted to know who their surgeon was. Dr. Miami, I'm looking at you. But are these women real? Do they look like this in real life? Now, we all love a good filter. I only use Snapchat for the filters, and since I work from home most days, I'm not wasting perfectly good makeup to sit in my house. A little face smoother filter never hurt anyone, but this is not what we're talking about today. This video is for the Instagram models who Photoshop their bodies. Because even when you have 1 million followers and a banging body, it's not enough for Instagram apparently. So I follow this Instagram account called beauty.false. They post a lot of comparison photos of Instagram famous people and celebrities. Sometimes celebrities, but more so the Instagram famous models and models, influencers. That's the word I was looking for. They like to show the photos that the Instagram influencer or model will post on their page versus the one that they can find on the photographer's Instagram or just other photos that they're tagged in. Maybe it's paparazzi photos, whatnot. So that'd be really interesting to just look at some of these photos and talk about why people might feel the need to do this, the harm that could come from it, and should we even care about this? I'm not going to be sharing any of the names of these people, so if you don't know them, you don't know them. I personally do not know any of these women. I can't speak on how their brains operate. I'm just giving my opinion about something, and opinions are not facts. There are a number of reasons why someone would want to Photoshop their body. One being Instagram went from a fun place where you just share some photos of yourself, random photos. People would post 20 photos in one day of just randomness, and no one paid attention really. But now it's like another universe. A universe filled with all these perfect people, zero flaws, and just everyone trying to outdo each other and look their best and look better than one another. It's become such a competition now. People are just trying to get the most followers, likes, comments, but it's become this way and it's become the norm for Instagram. It can get really hard to not get caught up in all of that. And of course, if you're an influencer, you know how to play the game and you're going to want to play it right because it is a part of your career. So I'm not faulting anyone for wanting to keep up with Instagram. Everyone wants to be the best at what they do. So it does make sense for people that are influencers to do certain things to make themselves appear more attractive or to appear more likable. Another reason people might find the need to change their appearance online is the normal insecurities. We all have something we wish we could change about ourselves, and sometimes these internet celebrities just take it too far. Now, there's nothing wrong with being insecure, but photoshopping the insecurity away will actually bring more attention to it. I think if people can compare this body part that you're so insecure about, that you are photoshopping away, if they can compare that to the real life you, it's just creating more buzz and more things to talk about. Instead, I think people, especially celebrities and internet famous people, can use their flaws to help people relate to them. Personally, I'm a flawed person, and the people that I look up to are also flawed people because I know that those other ones that I do follow sometimes that always have the perfect life and life that always have the perfect life, perfect photos, just look like a damn snack 24/7. I know that that's not realistic, and I'm not as trustworthy with them. I don't really believe everything they say because they can't even be honest about who they are. Why would I believe that, yeah, you just tried this product and you really loved it? Bitch, please, it's an ad. You was paid to sell it to me, and I'm not buying it. My last reason is actually shifting the blame from the celebrity or internet famous person to, well, us, really. People online are harsh, and it's no secret that when someone gets in front of their keyboard, they transform into the bravest, ballsiest, loudest motherfucker out there. We know trolls don't hold back. And when you combine someone having an insecurity with people pointing out that insecurity over and over and over again, I mean, shit, like, I might Photoshop myself too then because I just wouldn't want to hear it. It's something you already think about all the time. every time you see yourself at least. And then on top of it, you have people pointing it out and maybe making fun of you for it, tagging their friends or saying rude comments. And of course, that would get to anyone. It's really hard to be on the internet and have thick skin and not let those things bother you. You might be thinking, what's the big deal? These are just harmless photos, and these women are posting them on their own accounts. Who even cares, right? I do think that everyone should do what makes them happy, but I can't believe that using Facetune or Photoshop constantly makes someone happy. For me personally, I went through a stage of wanting to take every photo with a filter, like every single photo I would take with a filter. And I realized the more I became used to seeing myself with only a filtered face, I actually liked my real face less. Like, I liked the imperfections of my face less. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, your eye bags are crazy. Like, you always look so tired, or your skin is just not perfectly smooth. And I still use filters. Like, you can go on my Instagram and I have bare photos with filters, don't get me wrong. But I learned to balance them out. Is this harmful? Let's think about it for real. Is this harmful for people? Um, yeah, I would say yeah, it is. It can be for sure. I think the harm comes in when you take into consideration that these women have thousands and maybe millions of young women looking up to them. Young women who might grow up thinking they need to get surgery to be beautiful because they're bombarded with photos of beautiful, perfect people daily. They start to really believe that these people look like that, and they do not. We do have some stats on when girls start to think about their weight, and it showed that almost a quarter of girls ages 8 to 11 worry about their appearances and weight. Now, when I think of when I was 11, I had missing teeth, the bushiest eyebrows in history, and I wore Walmart overalls every other day of the week. But when I also think about my childhood, I know that I had a great childhood, and I have so many memories of just being a kid, and I reminisce on them all the time, and I'm like, oh shit, I wish I could be a kid again. What is the solution? What can we do? I don't have the answers. I'm sorry, I don't have all the answers for you. But I do think that we can just work on being more transparent, being more open and honest about editing photos or surgeries we get, expensive skincare treatments. That can at least start to let people know if something is obtainable naturally or not. We all have the power to go out and do something. I could go out tomorrow and get a surgery. But if I say, I don't want to do a surgery, I want to achieve this look by going to the gym every day, maybe that look isn't achievable by going to the gym. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about these photos? Are they too much? Is it edited too much? It's not even needed for these women, to be honest. I thought all of these women have like really nice bodies, and it's sad that they think that they need to change themselves so much in order to look beautiful. But let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Bye.